all your assessments right. If your data is mirroring the source document, all those checks will be done, and then it goes to medical review. So that is something that I want you to be aware of, that causality assessment is part of your job profile when it comes to case processing, or as a data entry person or quality check person, you will be doing causality assessment. Now, when it comes to medical review step is done by physicians, is done by dentists. So this medical review step is a part of workflow. It is something where the case will be routed in any application like safety database like Argus. It will be routed from quality review to medical review. So if I have to kind of put a summary to the difference between causality assessment and medical review, causality assessment is an activity that you do in case processing. It's a part of the activities that you do in case processing. Medical review is part of workflow. So when it comes to medical review, that workflow is set for, only physicians, only dentists can do medical review, where they would they would do a lot more than just finalizing the causality assessment. Like, for example, in medical review, we have to there's a different module that I will be doing in the month of January for medical review. So if you are a physician, if you are a dentist, I would encourage you to definitely take a note of the date for medical review. It's an ad hoc module that I'll be doing. So you will see that the causality assessment that we are going to talk today and you're going to learn today is kind of a piece of the whole pie when it comes to medical review. So for example, just to give you a nutshell of what is going to come in medical review module, in medical review, it's a part of workflow that you do in the safety database like Argus. And in medical review step, you do causality assessment, you check the medical coding or the MedRock coding, you check the WHO-DD drug coding, you check the narrative for clinical scenario or the clinical sequence. Does it make sense from a medical standpoint? Like the patient got admitted the patient came for just a regular visit, office visit, and found to be having a diabetic ulcer, and then got admitted in the hospital, and then had sepsis, and then died. So is this sequence making sense? Is this something that would happen in a regular medical practice? Is this something that you have encountered in your medical practice? So you kind of go through the narrative to make sure that it flows in a time sequence, but also does it make medical sense? Is there any kind of clinical correlation with what happened with the patient and what are they narrating to you? Because the folks who have written this narrative may not have that medical background. So you go through the narrative as a part of medical review, and then you would do your company comment or company causality. You would, of course, you would cross-check the seriousness assessment done. You would cross-check the expected assessment. You will definitely finalize the causality assessment. You will write your company comment. You will do the AOSC comment. So all these things that are there are part of what you do as a physician, as a dentist,